What's that? That's Mauve King?
Niggas feeling marvelous.
You gotta get the shoes though. Y'all know what it is.
We really need to talk about this, everyone. I recently came across some unsettling information online that could permanently alter your perception of Jay-Z, Diddy, and even Beyoncé. We're delving into one of the most bizarre and sinister conspiracies in hip-hop history. The alleged freak-off secret pregnancies and a public relations cover-up that could have cost a woman her life. I'm referring to Cathy White, and new footage is revealing everything we previously believed to be true, including claims of freaky threesomes. Is it possible that Beyoncé used her pregnancy announcement to divert attention from Cathy's untimely death just 2 days prior? And to top it all off, there is a song on Beyoncé's new album that may literally be describing Cathy's, with sickening lyrics. Now that Jay-Z is being named in lawsuits for allegedly having a 13-year-old girl with Diddy back in 2000, Cathy's name is reappearing like a ghost. We're going to delve into hidden tapes, eyewitness claims, blind items, and lyrics that may be disguised confessions, and the crazy part is that it all ties back to a wild party in Vegas. The haunting of all of this and everything is connected, and Cathy White knew too much, and some people are saying that she paid the ultimate price for it. Let's break it all down now, with some well-known people, such as Jay-Z and Beyoncé. She was born in Illinois, made her name in New York City, and knew everyone, including Claudia Jordan and supposedly Diddy himself. However, what really put her in danger was what she knew and what she was saying. Rumors circulated that Cathy had a secret relationship with Jay-Z dating back to the early 2000s, when pictures from Town nightclub in Vegas showed Cathy, Jay, and Diddy having a good time together as if they were best friends. Now, the clock was ticking. On August 28, 2011, at the VMAs, Beyoncé announced that she was pregnant with Blue Ivy. A few days later, Cathy White passed away, and the cause of death was a brain aneurysm. No autopsy or investigation was ever made public, and journalist Liz Crokin claims that she simply vanished. 2 weeks before Cathy was set to share her story with a tabloid, she was killed by chance or cover-up. Please let me know in the comments.
Under the impression that she was very strongly considering talking to me and telling me her story about her affair with Jay-Z.
If you thought Jaguar White was crazy before, wait, you hear what she has to say about this on the Uncensored Truth podcast. She asserted that Cathy White was the person who accomplished it at the time, and that she wasn't a male.
White's true killer is going to be unveiled, and it's not a man. And that woman died screaming.
Jaguar said. Cathy screamed as she passed away, and Diddy appeared on the video. Yes, a cassette. To which she said, "Show them the tape, Diddy. You got it." She was attempting to challenge him to leak it, which suggests that the entire incident was captured on camera, most likely as leverage. Of course, as part of their off rituals, show him the tape. Diddy, you got it. However, Jaguar didn't stop there. She said that Diddy and Jay-Z should stop seeking plastic surgeons and new faces because they were going to hang them both. In other words, she said, "We're going to hang you high. Jay-Z too, Beyoncé too."
Gonna hang you high. Jay-Z too. Beyoncé too.
Now, y'all, that's not just light talk because people don't take it well when you approach Queen Bee, but it seems like she knows something and isn't afraid to say it aloud anymore. However, back in 2020, Crazy Days and Nights ran a blind item about an A-list host who thinks her friend was killed by a permanent A+ list rapper. The host Claudia Jordan, the rapper Jay-Z, and her friend Miss Cathy White. Claudia later attempted to retract it on Instagram Live, claiming that Cathy was never pregnant and that she never made any romantic references to Jay-Z, but she didn't buy it.
I need y'all to stop this rumor that she was pregnant by Jay-Z. She never told me that. I never seen her pregnant. I seen her drinking. We went to Magic Mountain, Six Flags together and was on the rides. These are not things that people that are pregnant by superstars do. No. They try to protect that feed.
And the most outrageous theory of all is that Cathy White was actually Blue Ivy's biological mother, and that Beyoncé staged her pregnancy to use Cathy as a surrogate or secret mother. It sounds crazy, doesn't it? You all recall that famous interview with B's baby bum folded like a pancake, don't you?
Okay, so here's Beyonce, and she's walking out, and everything is fine. She's 5 months pregnant. And she sits down, and, okay, no, we're gonna rerun it until you see it. Let's do it in slow motion. You'll notice she's either giving birth to a Frisbee or Stewie from Family Guy. Look at the shape. Look, do you see? There it is, there it is.
According to the timeline, Cathy allegedly passed away a few days after giving birth, which corresponds with Blue Ivy's birth on January 7, 2012. Some claim that Cathy was on the verge of disclosing the truth, but she was silenced. On her new album, Cowboy Carter B, she releases a song titled Daughter, in which she seems to be confessing something sinister, such as, "Your blood stains on my custom guitar's bathroom attendant. I tried to remain calm, but your haughtiness made me feel lonely. Now, I tore your dress in your black and blue outfit. What the hell did you make me do?" Some TikTok users will claim that is a secret confession about Miss Cathy White. The fan's haughtiness is letting her in on the floor. If that isn't a byplay of a jealous freakout that turned deadly, I don't know what it is.
You listen to Daughter, the song completely illustrates a confession. The lyrics in the song say, "Your body laid out on these filthy floors. Your bloodstains on my custom coutures. Bathroom attendant let me right in. She was a big fan. I tried to stay cool, but your arrogance disturbed my solitude. Now I ripped your dress and you're all black and blue. Look what you made me do." So fans are speculating that Beyonce had Cathy White killed after Cathy White had the baby and claimed the baby as her own, and that baby is Blue Ivy.
But if this was just a secret message, what's some next-level Hollywood mind control stuff? But let's be honest for a moment, because that lawsuit, which blew this whole thing open again, was filed by a woman going by the name Jane Doe. She claimed that Jay-Z and Dee had assaulted her when she was just 13 years old. The incident allegedly occurred in 2000 following the MTV BMAs, and Jane Doe claimed that she was lured into a limo outside the venue, told that she would fit Diddy's needs, and taken to a party where she was given a drink and signed a phony NDA before passing out. When she woke up, Jay-Z and Diddy were allegedly assaulting her while another famous woman watched. The federal authorities are reportedly investigating Jay-Z and Di's ties to a more complex ring, the same one that Jaguar Wright has been yelling about for years, and the formal court documents are not merely a rumor. Black box security, Lou Taylor, Lucian Grange, and even Epstein-level scandals have been linked to Dee's name. In the final week of Cathy's life, in mid-August 2011, she is in New York City and is purportedly spotted meeting with someone from a tabloid, Liz. If Cathy knew about any of this, she would have been involved in something, or worse, she would be pregnant with someone's child, which would explain everything. According to Croyne, Cathy contacted him with a potential story. Aug. 28, 2011. The last time we see Cathy is on August 30, 2011, when Beyonce announces her pregnancy at the BMAs by close companions. What never sat right with people was the news that Cathy White, 29, had died of a brain aneurysm. Aneurysms can be random and tragic, but this seemed strange. According to Jaguar Wright, Cathy died screaming, and Diddy has the tape that shows what happened between August 30 and September 1st. Cathy was removed surgically, quickly, and purposefully. We see this footage of Diddy spanking Jay-Z on stage, which some say was playful, while others believe it was initiation-level behavior. One thing is for certain, these two had a strange dynamic. Now, Jaguar claims that these so-called freak-offs took place at Jay-Z's private island with Diddy. Carrying a weird Cathy allegedly got caught in the loop, and there's even a rumored leaked video of Diddy, Jay, and Cathy together, not just at a party, but in the act. That hasn't been released yet, but people say it's coming. Well, Jaguar White went even further than just blaming Jay-Z and Diddy. She said that the people behind them, the ones really pulling the strings, include names like Clive Davis, Lucian Grange, and Lou Taylor. These are the gatekeepers, she claims, and they've been hiding trafficking rings in plain sight. The Jaguar even went so far as to accuse Barack and Michelle Obama of attending Diddy's infamous off-parties. She's not backing down. There are rumors that Diddy used his connections with influential political figures and record executives to defend his empire, which Jay-Z was allegedly a part of, and that silenced anyone who stood in his way. She also allegedly mentions Israeli private security companies like Black Hue and Black Box Security, which are the same companies accused of spying on journalists, accusers, and whistleblowers in other cases, including Epstein. Could Cathy have been uncovered as well? 50 Cent has been posting cryptic captions with old pictures of Jay-Z and Diddy together, using the song Friends to the End. Jay, are you still there? We blew up Kid Cudi's car to show him whose boss is. Is he kidding, or does he know something? The Kid Cudi car bombing rumor surfaced in Cassie's lawsuit too, and 50 Cent hinted that Jay-Z and Diddy are behind it. This rabbit hole just got deeper, and the fact that he posted this right when Cathy White's theories were trending again was no coincidence. That was a shot. Now Miss Jaguar White claims she's finished being polite and is working on a documentary that will blow the doors off the entire freak-off operation. She claims whistleblowers are coming forward. People who attended those parties were paid to clean up messes, and let's not forget every time she drops a bomb. Let's make the connections. Someone in the industry either vanishes or gets caught in court. It might be a coincidence or karma finally catching up. Jay-Z is named in a lawsuit tied to Diddy's, and all of the lyrics on Beyoncé's new album eerily match what Cathy White's death might have been like. Isn't just gossip, y'all. There's fire, and now that more and more evidence is coming to light, everyone is wondering if Cathy White died because she was about to reveal a dark secret. Jay-Z, Diddy, and the industry elite. This goes much deeper than most people would like to think, but the truth comes to light. Cathy White didn't die for nothing. She knew something. Now that the industry is reeling from the lawsuits, the footage is leaking, and those who believed they were untouchable are scrambling. Stay tuned, because when this Diddy, Cathy, and Jay tape drops, the entire game will change.